All right. Now, my father says I must teach you. He's funny. Oh, he is so funny. Y'all don't get it. My aunt Hazel named me. I hated my name. She named me Carlos because she said your name. Uh, I looked at you as a baby because my mama didn't name me, and I was mad at my mama because I was like, "How come you didn't name me?" And she was tired. She had 5 kids. And then my aunt Hazel, she had more than that. She had like about 10 kids or something like that and stuff. They so stupid. They sitting there looking at their mama in the casket. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you people? Aunt Hazel has to come back. She already told me. I saw her on the other side, and she told me, just like Brother Jordan. See, uh, Lisa Nelly knows these people because we went to the same church. Well, she knows my aunt. They went to a different church. My grandmother went to a different church. Everybody was going to different churches and stuff. And I was like asking questions. I was a kid that, I was always asking questions. I was like, how come they don't go to the same church as us? They just didn't go to the same church as us. But the thing is, it didn't matter. God didn't care about the church. Seriously, my father. That's why I don't trip off the fact that you're Catholic and stuff. Miss Maggie is Catholic. I don't care. She's a good person. Jay is a good person. She ain't even religious. She is a good person. See, my job for my father is to just look out for people. And I've had people tell me straight up. They said, I feel like you just like look over us. Well, you know, that's all I do. I don't care. Because as far as I'm concerned, it don't matter. You know, Lisa is, she is married to a military man. She worked in the military, but she's still a good person. Rick is a good man. I've never met that man to talk to him, but I know he's a good man. I can look at him. I mean, there's people out there. I met so many people that ain't even funny, and they're like, Carlos, who? This is man out here. What's that one man's name? I like that woman too. She actually left Facebook, so I don't hold that against her. She had left Facebook altogether. She sent me a friend request. And like I said, I didn't come here to make friends, so really it doesn't matter to me. Is you can send me a friend request, you can see my posts. I don't care. Because see, all I'm supposed to do is make sure that good people who are entitled to everlasting life because my father did all the math, they get it. Some people ain't gonna get everlasting life because they just assholes. Seriously. Like my brother, he said he wanted to see what he could get away with. Why would you want to see what you can get away with? God don't play that. I told you, I told my family straight up we were being watched. When I was a little boy growing up, I would be in my bedroom and there would be somebody looking at me. And I was trying to figure out who that person was. My nephew, that my brother, you know, he cost that boy his life. Spirit asked me straight up, they said, do you know where your nephew is? I got scared. And my father told me, he said, you stay away from the devil. See, some of y'all don't believe in the devil. That's fine. He believe in you. That's why he got you employed. Many people got hits. Many people don't utilize that shit. I told you, my barber, he was funny as hell. He told me straight up, he said, Carlos, when you started studying this stuff, I was nervous. But all I could do was plant the seed. I said, yeah, but see, you didn't know what was going down because I didn't tell you. Because I was told to hold my cards close to the vest. And I would share certain things. And, like, Lisa, when I told or poke that posting out there about the fact that God was creating another world, Lisa liked that. Because, see, Lisa believed that shit. Because she already knows. See, y'all done fucked this world up. See, the next world, you ain't gonna fuck that one up. And the people who are going there are not going to fuck it up. What they gonna do is take care of it and stuff because they don't want God mad at them. Now, I don't know about y'all, but there's all kind of shit out there that people done shared. Like, some little boy was talking about he had a near-death experience, and he was talking about you don't want God mad at you. Now, you will ask, why would the little boy make a statement such as that? See, some of y'all, as far as y'all concerned, you say, well, he's unconditionally loving. No. He does have rules. We know the rules. We don't take out our own. Seriously, you don't take out your own. You just don't. And you don't sit there and say, well, you can't have a piece of chicken if you like a piece of chicken. You just like a piece of chicken. Seriously. Or a piece of beef. You just don't. I mean, you don't get greedy about it. Y'all sitting there going like, and see, some of you are vegan. Because Tony is vegan. Now, does that mean that I don't like Tony? No. I don't care about Tony. Seriously. That's my niece's cousin, first cousin. I don't care about Tony. Tony ain't doing shit to me. She does the spoken word. So now Jennifer, she on my shit list. Y'all sitting there going like, what are you talking about? Oh, my family? I saw them in the fireplace. Now, there's two ways I can look at it. They can be redeemed, or they can be left to burn. My brother, he said, we can feel your love. He was mad at me, but he wanted to, it was this girl, it was grandbaby. Because he could, I told you, he fucked up. In the sense that, he told this woman, that, he had been dating. See, I can tell the story because it mean shit. He shouldn't have told me. But I told you, y'all tell me all kind of shit. He told me this story about this girl that he had been dating. And the girl was like a threat in the sense that she had an abortion for him. He paid for it. Now, later in life, he wanted kids. His wife, she already had 3 kids. He wanted to have a baby with her. You know, she actually thought that he would leave her. I don't know. They might have separated. I don't know. Cause I don't talk to my family. I don't talk to my family. My family got problems. He talked shit. My brother owed me money. He wouldn't pay me no money. I said, where's my money at? Last time I saw him outside my mother's funeral, motherfucker didn't want to pay me my money back. His wife said. And because he was lying to me, talking about, oh, when I get my settlement. Nigga, you done bought a car, you done bought refrigerators, you done bought all kind of shit. Where's my money? Just like Leonard. Leonard told Jan that, you know, he was gonna give me gas money. That motherfucker he didn't give me shit. They talk shit about me, talking about, and the thing is, see, this how stupid they were. They were trying to figure out why it wouldn't come around that house. I was told to stay away from there because it was their responsibility to take care of our mama because they didn't do it. I would come home for weeks at a time and I would sit there with my mom. We would watch movies. I would cook for her and everything. The only thing I didn't do was clean her because she did not want that. And when I came over to that house one day, she looked at me like, why are you here? You ain't supposed to be here. And it wasn't like she was saying it from a standpoint of, you know, I don't want to see you. Because before my mother transitioned, and I was told to go over there, I sat there. I said, Mama, let me get a chair so I can sit here. I'm gonna sit. And I was telling her, I said, you got angels in here? It was hot as hell. It was July. It was hot as hell. But that room she was in was cool. It was taken care of. And there were angels in there. And I said, Mama, you got the best room in the house. And God's looking out for you. And she was like, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. And she grabbed my hand. She didn't want to let go. I said, lady, you ain't got to worry about that. I posted that picture of that flower. I told her, I said, lady, I know you over there. You're probably looking for Jesus. And I just want to know that you made it okay. And she did. She put that flower out there because she taught us about Mother's Day. She taught us about that the white was the purity of the soul that it transitioned. And that's why they would wear the white robes. If your parent was still alive, then you wore the red one. Because my brother turned off that water. But my mother made that flower bloom. I can't stand my family. My family is stupid. The adults used to always ask me, they said, why are you hanging around us? Why aren't you out there playing with them kids? I said, them kids don't know shit. I didn't say it like that because, you know, they were my elders. But they didn't know shit. I said, y'all know some stuff. I'm trying to learn. As Amanda used to watch me in the yard playing in the dirt, she said, you had this hammer and you used to, like, you would beat at the earth. And I would taste the soil. And the day the soil changed its flavor, I knew. And then my father started sending me dreams, and he was telling me that I was going to be. Uh, he gave me this dream where I saw. Basically, it was like uh, the land that's like paved with gold, whatnot. That's referenced in the Bible. And he was like, "You are going to be a transitional soul in the sense that you're going to help these people get over there." See, that's my job. He said, I done gave you all kinds of stuff. Because the thing is, there was stuff I wanted out of life, but I already knew. I could not get a job to save my life. Seriously. He had already said, I need you to come to work for me. I don't want you working for the devil. He was talking about y'all. Because, see, y'all go to work every day. You ain't worried about it. It's just life for you. But me, I have to work for my father because that's what he wants. Christ was 13 years old, but I found out as I was studying that Christ was supposed to come back in his 50s. I'm 57 years old, and I'm long lived in the sense that my family, they, I mean, they had bloodlines that go into the hundreds. And girlfriend, Laura, she was funny because she goes, "Oh, I don't see death on you," because I was worried about it. Because they showed me the Wheel of Fortune, and they were telling me, they said, "You get back to us later." I told my father, I said, because I told him, I said, all right, because he gave me one out. And I said, no, we're supposed to do this work. We are supposed to do this work. One time. And then when I asked him, I said, he said, do you think I want to see you dead? Because I was contemplating suicide. But see, I had done that behind my family, not once but twice. Because my family, like I said, was a trip. But I knew suicide was a sin. That's why y'all out there talk about, well, it's not a sin, It's a sin now. It wasn't a sin before. It's a sin now. Y'all sitting there tripping. Y'all tripping. Because y'all killing our kids. My father's kids. Because my father, he comes up with everybody. And he wants you to exist. You might not want to exist. You might not want somebody to exist. But he wants you to exist. Oh God, I cannot believe I have to teach y'all this shit. Y'all don't believe this stuff. Or some of y'all don't believe it because you already know your ass is grass. Because you know that nobody likes you. Because you talk shit. Oh, I cannot believe it. My allergies have stopped kicking in. My mother, I remember she had serious allergies, but they went away. They were abated. Mine, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna trip. My body has to get ready for what's coming. And y'all sitting there going like, what are you talking about? Oh, you're gonna find out. Let's see. God is not. This is like the longest period of time since Obama. When Obama was, he was in office second time. Because I vote the first time around, I voted for him. The second time around, I didn't vote for him because I was like up in Pittsburgh and I didn't know what was going on. And God was sending me dreams and I was just downloading. And he would play like Color Purple in my ear. Yeah, because I'm clairaudient. I'm clear everything. I call it clear smelling because I can smell scents and all that kind of shit. I can do all kinds of stuff, including, like I said, healing people. I could do all that shit. You said you will get all your gifts back. And y'all sitting there going like, you don't believe that shit. First off, I don't give a fuck what you believe. See, I know what I can do. And see, your lack of faith is actually your downfall. Everybody else done sold this shit. Meaning that they are, you know, basically, you paying them for their time. Which means that that's why none of that shit works and why it doesn't stick. And they still steady charging you for services rendered. I told you, you stupid. the church. Everything that's being exposed in the church, everything that's being exposed politically, everything that's being exposed, period, is being exposed for a reason. Because we're getting ready to wrap this shit up. Now, how much time? I don't know. It was a slow drip that he showed me. He showed me, I told you, he showed me this world cracked and burning. But it was like a slow drip. Because he was going down the pathway. He said, we ain't never did this before. And you're right. We ain't never did this before. I just delivered a message. Do I have a problem with Jews? No. Even though, as far as my ancestry goes, I was Jewish. I was all that kind of shit. I was over there in Egypt. I was everywhere. Studying. Studying other lands. Native Americans and stuff. See, Native Americans are not being treated fairly by you. They're shamanistic in nature. I've had African shamans come to me as guides. Y'all want to talk about guides? I have all kind of guides who came through. They came through and they stayed for a minute. And when I learned what I needed to learn, then they left. They didn't want to think about me. Seriously, the Native American man. I mean, I was like, first I was like, did I really just do that? Because I mean, I was asleep. And he was standing there. He had sent me this dream because I know the spirit can send you a dream. And he was telling me about how they used to settle their differences because what they didn't do, they didn't fight, not to shed blood. What they did was they did a performance piece. I found that tribe online. I can't think of their name now. But I was talking to my friend about it. He said, Carlos, he said, I know about that because they ran the gamut of the South all the way up to the Northwest. Pay attention, people. I am my father's son. I am enlightened. You say you want to transition. You say you want to ascend. But see, you actually have to earn the right to ascend. It's not a given. Now, I can tell you right now, a lot of you are not going to make it. And what you don't want me to do is look at you strange. Anyway, it was like, I told you, the three people here, they're like, look at me like, we good people. I said, well, I ain't not tripping off of that. I told you, he was a healthcare worker. She was like dating this man. I said, now, are you looking out for her? I told you, he was honest. He said, you know, she kind of gets on my nerves. I said, it's not a question of her getting on your nerves. It's a question of are you looking out for her? Seriously. Because he came in and he was like, he had to use the bathroom. He used the bathroom. And they were waiting for their room. And I said, okay, what you got to do is take care of this woman. I said, what does he do? And she said, well, he's a caregiver too. I said, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I said, see, that makes you a good soul. He was talking to some guy. I don't know who that guy was. I guess he was a rapper. I don't know. Oh man, I mean, I told you, he's a musician. I mean, that motherfucker, he makes really good music. I was like, dude, do you know what that music, what it does when I hear it? And he said, thank you, brother, because I'm trying real hard. I said, I know you are, because you are basically trying to help people to go to another place when they need it. They can hum that tune and not worry about the fact that, you know, for lack of a better way to put it, what they do is they get a time out. Because, see, life is hard. Trials and tribulations, that comes with the territory. Seriously. I don't even like it. I told my father, I said, good fuck up shit. They gonna kill me again. They say they gonna kill you. I've already pinned another tail for you. And y'all sitting there saying, well, what does he mean when he says that? Well, my father can influence results. He gives you free will. But at the same time, if he know you getting ready to do some shit, he will run interference. You said, I don't know what to do with that. You ain't gonna do nothing. Just be right. I'm gonna tell you, if you call yourself being a white supremacist or a neo-Nazi or even a Trump ad, you might want to stand down real quick. Because one thing he has not done is start sending me dreams. When I dream next, it's gonna be up. Because he's gonna tell me what's coming. That's why that Pope started talking to y'all about child molestation in that church. Because he knows it's wrong. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm gonna tell you straight. See, all you motherfuckers who go to church on Sundays, and you think, oh, well, it's all about Jesus and Jesus. No, no, mm-mm. First and foremost, I know what you do in that church. I know you lie. I know you backbite. I know you talk shit about your fellow brothers and sisters. You don't want to do that. How much time do you think you have? I'm gonna tell you something. It don't matter what you think you have on the books. He's already calculated it. And he did it from a standpoint of you. What you have done up to a certain point. I told you I'm an accountant. When I saw him calculating, he was calculating up a storm. See, the people who ain't changing their ways, you already know who you are. Joseph Tittle, Michelle White Dove, they actually want to hedge their bets. They say, well, we gonna get away with some shit. No, you're not. Because I don't like you. You see that? That's the card of temperance. When I look at this card, I see heaven. I see angels. You don't know me. None of you do. I have dreamt that the angels, spirit, your guides, they were sitting there planning to kill you. I mean, they knew where they were going to go next and stuff. And I was like, ooh. And I'm just sitting at the table. See, I have gifts. Y'all don't know my gifts. Mr. Williams thought I was going to work for her. Fuck that bitch. I don't work for you. I work for my father. That's why you see me persevering. Why you see me on the defensive when it comes to you. I ain't thinking about you. Y'all ain't my friend. Y'all ain't, I mean, seriously, ain't no money in my account. But you see me think that you got money in your account. Oh, really? Is that how that works? Why? Why? Why you think there's money in your account? You spend it all. I told Manta, I said, Manta, are you happy? She said, what? I said, your life. Because I had a dream about you. Basically, you were on the other side, meaning you were on the other side of the street. And you seem to be content. What? She said, well, yeah, my life the way it is. It's like, I said, really? This all you want? She was funny. Because the thing is, this is what she said to me. Because I knew Mr. Charles was going to die. Pookie was dead. I already know. Pookie had cancer. Her dog. Their dog died. And then Mr. Charles died. And he was sitting in the dirt waiting for her. He loved her. I mean, he put me out because of her. She was always talking about Jesus coming. And he looked at her and said, what you want Jesus to clean your house? Do you know who cleaned her house? Me. I did clean her house. Because I was trying to make some money. And my family said I was taking advantage of her. Why? Because I cleaned her house? And sometimes I did it without actually charging her for anything. I said, do you have anything you need done over here? Because, you know, I would pull Colette's cards and it was like chop wood, carry water. That's all it was. Chop wood, carry water. He said, you gotta wait. Seriously, that was my father talking to me. He said, look, he said, there is nothing that they get. See, y'all talk about proprietary rights. Y'all actually think that y'all doing some shit. You ain't doing a goddamn thing that he don't know about. Where does your inspiration come from? In the spirit. I do not want to talk to you. I think you're stupid. And I mean that. I think you are straight up cray cray. Just like my cousin told me, somebody, boy, you don't know me like that. First off, I'm not your boy. I have never been your boy and I never will be your boy. In fact, I'm not even your friend. I'm not even blood to you. You sat there and listened to my brother, and my brother, he made sure you went to hell. Look at it like this. Why would God send his son in secret for you to be exposed? You took those pictures with your mama and think that I give a fuck about you and your daddy. Oh, how much love? He was speaking in tongues. And then y'all saw me speaking in tongues. He came to me and he was speaking in tongues. I didn't know shit about speaking in tongues. Till he came to me and started speaking in tongues. Your parents will be with me. You will have your ass out on the street. But see, when I dream, I see stuff like, basically, it's a trap. Because the world's not complete yet that he wants. Because my father's an artist. He's painting shit. And y'all sitting there, now, I told you, Ten Commandments is my favorite movie. Because see, I said, why would people take that chance with God when he know they will get them? Now you sitting there talking about, well, he'll get you too.
Not if I'm speaking for him the way he wants me to speak. Because the thing is, see, he's already pissed. He's had his limit. It was always written that he was going to reach his limit. That's why he gave all your shit back. And I was sick because I was going through it and I was bringing that shit through. I was mad. I was like, I said, Father, I I can't eat. Eat that I'm make it up to you. Cause I mean, I throw up and all kind of shit. He's like, he said, I need you to do this for me because the thing is over the body. It's physicality. Did you think that when I was teaching you about life, I mean, seriously, why did Christ teach you anything about life? Meaning that he endured all manner of suffering coming from you. You put up with that shit. But what you don't do is sit there and send somebody else's kids out there to suffering. You're supposed to learn it ain't worth it. Well, see, y'all want to talk shit. I told you I know who you are. Now, does that mean that you can get out of this? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. You say, well, you're supposed to be reading from your book of life. What you don't want me to do is to read your name prematurely. There's all kind of people who I actually can tell you some shit about how I feel about them. I told you, Jen Murphy, but she ain't my friend. That bitch put me out. She said, "Does anybody here know us?" I'm like, "Girl, you really think it's about you?" And then she was friends with Connie Braga, and that bitch, like I said, she was kissing the bartender in Vegas, in Sin City. Talking about, can you introduce us? And I told Glenn, I said, Glenn, she want to get with you. It was disgusting. Glenn was married. I said, you only have one time to ask me this year. He said, why would you do it? Why wouldn't I? Because it's for her to decide to go there or not go there. And at the same time, what she did do was go there. And then she gonna talk about how Rolo was the love of her life later. That bitch is not on my friends list anymore because she already knows she fucked up. She had two kids with Rolo, the love of her life. I told you, I don't talk to y'all. Y'all stupid. Y'all play games. I don't play games. Oops. You know what I played in Vegas? Bro talking about that shit too. He's stupid. I get his ass. He pissed me off. I told, I, the game I used to play was the one on Mandy. I told you this man over here, his friend, he, because his friend wasn't there. He was telling me, he said, Carlos, he over there with his grandmama now and stuff. He said, I'm the only one that put up with him. He was telling the truth. He the only one that put up with you. Because he's stupid. Gemini, I told you, he's twisted. He's like, you just talking shit. Y'all talk shit all the time. I don't know what you talking about. You talk shit all the fucking time. You talk shit about the fact that you don't like my color. I mean, seriously, when I was a kid, I was fat. I'm not really fat. I was fat then. But y'all would pick on me. And then I had a teacher, Miss Morris. I talked about her. Shit, it was funny. I talked about her. And she was like, why do you write stories about white people? They just, they exist. Look, I'm just writing some shit. What you want me to do? Ignore you? The fact that you exist? I ain't doing that. My father loves you. My mother said, she said, Carlos, you never made a difference about anybody. I said, we ain't supposed to. Even my mother never made a difference about anybody. It was Fred Hammond. What, Fred Hammond? Wait a minute. No, that's the gospel singer. The guy, the character's name was Hammond. Something like that. It was funny because she said he can put. I looked at her. She said he can park his boots under my bed anytime. I looked at her and said, "Lady, did you just say that to me?" He was a football player. That's what I know about him. He was a football player. But man, he was cute. I mean, he was my type, but hey, my mama liked him. I was like, oh, okay. But who's you with? I'm serious. See, y'all talk no shit about all kind of shit, and then at the same time you say, "Well, I ain't talking that kind of shit." Oh, actually, you are. You talking all kind of shit. Because the thing is, there's only one God. Not that you get to sit there and differentiate. I told you. See, the devil got you. You talking about a dog by the tail? He got you because y'all stupid. And I already know why you stupid, and I know what you're gonna do later. I have friends who are Muslims. I have friends who are Palestinians. I have friends who are all kinds of things. But what I don't have is you. And you say, well, I don't want you. Not a problem. I told you. If you think that God wants you to kill somebody, kill yourself. In this discussion, we ain't gonna talk this shit no more. Seriously. Cause it ain't got nothing to do with my gayness. It ain't got nothing to do with the blackness of my skin. It has everything to do with the fact that you hate yourself. Jesus didn't teach you anything. And Jesus is referenced in the Quran and everything else. Why? Because your ass is not supposed to be stupid, but you want to be stupid anyway. So I tell you what, write a book and say bye-bye. I'm done. I have to look at what's left of the news. I think there's a little bit of news left. I'll talk to you later. Bye.